It's late too, so.
I have some stuff written down that I was thinking about.
That would be great.
Yeah. And I went to a Christmas party last night.
Oh,
I thought,
one good thing about a spouse that has a total remote job is there's no Christmas party at all.
nice.
It is good, isn't it?
Yeah.
Plus the savings on gas.
This one was so close to our house. It was in our neighborhood. There's
Well,
like
I
a
meant like,
fancy.
like the 5 days
Yeah.
a week driving, but yeah, the
Oh,
Christmas
right,
party.
right, right.
That's a gas. That takes a toll. Takes a toll.
We could have walked to the Christmas party was my point, but yes. Sorry. Okay. Yeah.
What if there was like a remote? They could have a remote Christmas party, but I bet they have that during the day because everybody's like, I don't want to waste my time.
I gotta be able to show my cat.
I don't want to waste.
Are
my
we dressed
personal time.
festively? No.
Yes,
Just
we
Manny
are.
I
and
got
I.
red. Yeah.
Just Manny. Okay, you're wearing red. All right.
Hey, who
All right.
invited
I got
you to
my
the party?
my Jerry Garcia. Or no, my Mary. What is my? I have a Grateful Dead Christmas shirt. I think it's Mary Garcia is what it says on it. I don't know.
Nice.
I've had it for like 20 years. This T-shirt. So I don't know.
Why aren't
This
you wearing
is-
it?
Yeah.
Well, I'm not going to do long. I'm going to wear it.
You got an
either
image to uphold,
Christmas
Christopher.
Eve or Christmas Day.
Oh, gotcha.
I'm
And
not
you
gonna
couldn't
do-
wear it for this
I'm
for an
not going
hour
to do
tonight.
any laundry more than needs to
Being
be.
the resident deadhead,
Okay.
I'm like, I'm shook.
A
right
little
now.
disappointed. Yeah. He's a resident deadhead. I have a Jerry bear on my ankle.
That's right.
Let's talk about shows, Quana.
Okay. Yeah.
Did you go to a lot of shows? There
Just
were-
in Sacramento. There was when they would come to Sacramento, which was usually on a stop because we had the Cal Expo. Bill Graham presents.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is what time period?
Oh goodness. So had to be like late 80s, early 90s, late
Okay.
80s.
Yeah. I was late. I was really late because my friends kind of like started listening to the Grateful Dead at maybe like 90. I guess like I heard them in high school, but my friends started wanting to go to the concerts like early 90s, which is
Yeah.
really late, late and Grateful, for the Grateful Dead. So we
Right,
go to like
right.
Philadelphia. We lived in Baltimore, so we'd go to like the US Air Arena.
Oh, excuse me.
All right. Yeah, excuse you. And then what? Capitol Center? No. What's it called? I don't know.
Cal
what it's
Expo
called.
is like a big fairground, so they had like it was just like
RFK.
vans and falafel and just walking around and smoking with people and just
No falafel, a
chilling.
lot of nitrous tanks. Yeah.
I never knew.
But yeah, RFK was the stadium I was thinking about was where the Redskins played before they moved. I think they played in a new stadium now, but yeah, that place was crazy. Like we go to Philly Spectrum. There was like a veteran stadium outside at in Philly, and then yeah, DC.
Nice.
Good.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Sometimes I just turn on the station and just puts you in a different kind of mood. So,
I kind of like
anyways.
I listen to specific things, specific albums, songs, whatever, depending on the mood, the time.
Oh, I still haven't opened up that app that you told us about that plays concerts, right? I downloaded it, but I haven't opened it. What's it called?
Oh, yeah,
Once Again or
There's an app
Re
called
something?
Re-Listen.
Re-Listen. See?
Yeah, if you have an affinity for any like Grateful Dead or any kind of jam band, Blues Traveler, Fish,
Love them.
TTB, like any kind of anything like that you could imagine is closely related to Grateful Dead.
What
Yeah,
is
Re-Listen.
TTB?
Tedeschi Trucks Band.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I didn't know that they were abbreviated like that, but all right. Good to know.
Well, as you could see, it's easier to say, especially at
Tedeschi Trucker Brothers.
9, 10 o'clock my time. Day before Christmas Eve.
Oh my goodness.
It's a lot of
How was
syllables in
turkey?
there.
How have you been doing tonight, Chris?
Maybe we should
Pretty good,
start.
man. Yeah, we should
Maybe.
start.
All Postmade, Robbie?
And you guys can carry me as much as you want.
Working on the post
Cute.
right now, but you know, whatever you guys want to do. I'm posting.
I don't think it's critical down to the second.
If that's the case, then just let me take care of one last thing before we.
I like your
get to
hat
it.
though, Manny.
Huh?
I do too. I wish I had a hat.
Thank you.
Oh, I forgot to
Um,
get my hat. Hold on a second here. I'll be right
Oh
back.
Okay.
shit! He's gonna get his
Yeah.
hat.
Get festive. I wish I had some festive headwear. Well, I mean, this is super festive. Who am I kidding? It's the best. I'll have to wash it again before Christmas, obviously, but. Oh, why you crying, little kitten? Yeah. Robbie understands. He hears the crying all the time too. Yeah. It's okay. I know. If Maria Lish is watching right now, she will love that. Kitten in a onesie. Robbie.
I'll see if I can bring the little girl out before we're done. Sophie.
Sophie.
Yeah.
Oh. I'll be right back.
All right.
Where'd everybody go?
I don't know. Manny ran out and Quana said she'll be right back.
Okay.
Yeah, and I made a Instagram post.
How's your girl doing?
Good. She was kind of chilling when I got here. Yeah.
You got your parents, her parents there?
Hers for another week. Yeah, and tomorrow
Good.
we're gonna have more family. Yeah, but yeah, they're here and
When
yeah,
they leave, you're gonna be like,
kind of, yeah.
oh,
But at the same time, they've been helpful.
yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, yeah.
No, that's what I mean. When they leave, you're gonna be like,
Oh, yeah, like
please
oh,
come back.
it's getting real now. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're like, so you're saying I can't leave my house ever?
Pretty much. Oh, look at this hat. This is so festive.
Once they can dial 911, it's good, man. Once they can do an emergency call, you're good. How's your wife doing?
Good. She had a online, I guess, a Zoom doctor's appointment.
Whoa, low blow.
Oh, you could do that, huh?
Yeah. So, but apparently, the doctor said that my daughter looks like me, so that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I guess I've heard that I guess she's got a little bit of both. I guess I don't know.
Don't be so modest, man. Take
Yeah.
some credit for the work that you put in.
Yeah. For
No
the
pun intended.
30 seconds of work.
Man,
She like
No, we could have won 5-0, but we would let the other team win the penalty kicks. Yeah.
all right. Oh, yeah. Good luck.
Are they off to kill more animals? What's going on?
My son's having a sleepover. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
They lost a game.
Of?
I don't know. He wanted to tell
Life,
me about it
probably.
though. Like, what do you interrupt me to tell me you lost? What is this?
Why don't you interrupt me when you win?
What is this? Communist China?
It's
I
the
don't
Asian
even know what
dad
that
and you coming
means.
out.
Oh yeah, they're having a good time though. It's good.
I mean, that's all that matters in the end, right? That they enjoy themselves. A
I think it's
sleepover.
like mainly they
Sleepover, at
stay. I
least.
think number one is stay alive. It's like the number one thing.
Well, sure. I mean,
Yeah, I know what you're saying. Yeah,
there's
Yeah,
that
these two are-
pedantic way of you that
these
just
two are wild.
throws me for a loop.
So we're on episode 134.
Oh yeah. Go ahead, start recording the audio and let's do this. All right. 3, 2, 1.
Good evening. Welcome back to Endless Ranch Podcast. Ah,
You all right
Thought-
there, Chris?
Happy
Well, maybe.
Festivus.
Yeah, Merry Festivus.
Yeah.
It seems like his Festivus festivities is off to a fucking great
Full
start.
swing.
well, I'm just
Yeah.
here. Robbie's here. I'm so happy.
Honestly, that's what it is. You're overjoyed by the fact that Robbie has returned.
Robbie's here. He's back. He's happy and healthy.
Hey.
It's good.
Thanks.
He's having solid number twos. You know.
Yeah, solid twos.
Yeah. Welcome back, everybody. It's a special
that's-
edition. It's a Christmas Eve episode of Endless Ranters.
Oh my god.
It's episode 134. I can't even see Manny's face. He looks like an
He's going full to Fat Albert.
He looks like an elderly fat, black man. To be honest with you,
Oh, fuck that, dude.
I don't know what's
You
going
look
on.
like the guy from Fat Albert.
Oh, there he
that
is.
has the hat down
There he
like
is.
that.
Mushmouth.
Mushmouth.
Oh shit.
But we're
If I-
back. My name is Chris. I'm one of your co-hosts, or one of your hosts for this Endless Ranters podcast, number 134. We're back with new dad, formerly stepdad, now stepdad and dad. He's a dad in two ways. It's Robbie Spotlight, everybody.
What up, homies? How's it going?
Whoa.
Double dad. Double
It's
dad.
going,
you
it's
go.
going great, man. How's it
Did you
going
hear
for
that?
you?
Lively.
You got your the bleachers full of fans there cheering for you.
My biggest fan, Sophia.
Oh,
Cheering him on.
My second
Aw.
biggest fan, my
Aw.
wife, or vice versa. I don't know.
I think you're supposed to say they're tied or something like that.
They're
I don't know.
tied. Yeah, both.
They get real competitive. Don't worry. Like, be careful.
Get
Maybe
ready.
later she can
They
bring.
get
her
real
over so I can
competitive for
show
your
her.
love. Get combative almost.
Yeah, no, you know what I've kind of noticed, like I want to be kind of, I don't know, careful with that because I don't want to give the baby too much
Mhm.
attention and then my wife, I'm like, get out of here,
Mhm,
leave us alone.
mhm.
But
Yeah.
yeah, I guess it's a thing too, huh? So it is a thing.
I think
How
Oh,
you're
so.
learning
Chelsea.
how to balance that, my friend.
Yeah, for sure.
You'll figure it out.
I think so. We can balance it.
I
Are
should
we
I'm
gonna
happy.
see her?
I think so. My wife just came in and got a diaper, so
Oh, okay.
I hear the so I think
Yeah,
she did
I
one of
heard
these
you
like
had had some loose bowels, Robbie.
I thought we were
Me?
solid
It's nothing to be
twos.
embarrassed about, man. You're getting older. You're
solid
getting
twos.
up
That's
there.
a good name of for today's episode. Solid twos.
Solid twos.
Yeah.
That's
You know,
us. We're solid
well-
twos.
What could help you with that is to eat yourself an onion for breakfast. You'll be good for the day.
Oh.
An onion.
I'm not sure
Yeah.
what it was when my girls or when all my kids were newborns. Like, I think my expectations were so low as far as like how nasty it was going to be that they'd poop a diaper and it's like, oh, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. Because it's not like they're eating hot wings. You know what I mean?
True.
Like you're thinking about yourself. You're thinking
Well,
about
you know, right
yourself.
now-
You went to the buffet last night. You know what I mean? You had a party. You went to the Christmas party. Ate a lot of
Yeah.
weird foods and stuff.
At once.
You're thinking about yourself, but all they're eating is like the same thing. It's really not that bad when they're pooping, like they're pooping diapers. Like there's that movie, Mr. Mom, where he's like got clothespins on his nose because the diaper
Yeah.
smells so bad because he's feeding it chili. You know, but babies don't eat that stuff.
As newborns, I guess it's not a big right now. She's just drinking milk, right? Formula and all that stuff.
Mhm.
So, but I guess
Organic,
once,
of course.
of course. Come on, I'm in the
Fair
San Francisco
trade.
Bay Area.
Fair trade milk, I hope.
Yeah, yeah, and only pastured, and the cows are milked by
People
underpaid white people.
Oh yeah,
Nice.
yeah.
Yeah,
The
because I
best
don't want
kind of milk.
I don't want the people of color, to suffer. So
Yeah.
Look, man, I'm gonna shame
No, no,
you,
no.
and I'm gonna
Well,
say
I got something
direct
better.
you to your nearest Sprouts and get yourself some raw milk. You'll be a lot.
I got something better.
Your
Like
family will thank you.
Yeah.
Now, thank you.
white people getting paid regular wages for milking, but like people of color being paid triple time for watching them.
you're right. You're right. You're right.
Watching.
Supervising.
Being like,
The supervisors.
you missed that left udder a little bit.
Yeah, yeah. You know what's funny? You know what I just okay, here's I guess I've got some stories here and there that I can sprinkle. So obviously we didn't did we
Sprinkle them on us.
well we didn't
Yeah.
introduce the rest of the gang, did we?
Oh
That's
shit!
okay. Soggy mom, old man, work here.
Manny, Mole Man, and Quantum Mama.
Well,
She's
I
on-
just wanted to make sure that to be fair to me, which
Yeah.
is what's most important, is that you were kind of like you were teasing like a baby coming on,
yeah, yeah.
and you kept looking down the baby. Like you're looking down the baby now. We can't see that baby.
She's yeah, we're gonna bring her over in a second.
Anyway, speaking of babies,
Yeah.
it's America's favorite soggy mom.
Yeah.
Kwana, how you
Hey,
doing?
hey. Happy holidays.
I like your Christmas
Festivus.
sweater. I like your
Yeah.
Catmas. Is that Catmas sweater? Is that technically a
Yes.
Catmas sweater?
Yeah. Technically, yes. Yeah. All
Nice,
cats all
nice.
day. Yes.
And
Yes,
there's
yes,
producer
yes.
Manny. What's going down, man?
Merry Christmas, bitches.
You
Good
ready
to
for
be here.
Christmas?
Yep. Ready to celebrate. Ready to get together with family. Indulge in tamales. Once a year, you gotta just let yourself go off the rails and enjoy 6 or 7
Is
or
it
8
tomorrow?
of them. Yeah, it's
Oh,
tomorrow. Well, it's gonna be a huge batch as you normally make, and then
do you want to ship
just
some to me?
want me to flash freeze them and send them your way?
I will pay the shipping on that.
I'll see what I could do for you.
Drive them up, Manny. Drive them up.
We'll talk. My people will reach out to your people.
I like the tamales.
Hell yeah, you do.
I do. Well, you want to hear a little something crazy?
Okay. What's your
So
power
since-
ranking when it comes to
since-
tamales? I have to ask everyone actually.
Power
We got
ranking?
chicken, we got pork, we got beef, and then you have the vegetarian option, which is like cheese with a.
Well, that's a zero.
It's a-
Don't even talk about it.
All right, fine then. Cheese, beef, pork.
Edit that part out.
Chicken, beef, pork.
Pork.
Okay, Quana.
Pork.
Rob.
Beef.
You don't sound so sure of yourself with that. Wow.
Okay,
I
pork.
don't know. I don't like the look on his face when he said
He
that.
likes pork too. He wanted to say pork too.
Yeah, pork.
All
One
right.
of those highfalutin San Franciscans.
Do you put the olive in, Manny?
Nah.
Okay. All right.
You have to explain to me now. What is this olive business you speak
Like
of?
just like one black olive. Like I made tamales once with a family and they put one black olive in each tamale and it added a little something to it. It was delicious. But I bought tamales out of a trunk before in a parking lot.
Sounds a
that was
little
really
demonic.
shady.
Who are these
I
people
love
you
them.
were making tamales with?
Please, yeah, because I'm livid right now. I don't
Yeah,
show
that
it, but I'm
doesn't sound
livid.
right. Yeah, like, you got mixed up with some people that were like, you get mixed up with some Wiccans or something. I don't
Yeah,
know.
that's
Probably.
honestly something that you could just erase from your hard drive. It's not needed. Like,
Okay. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
I've had many without, but I just was wondering if that was
There's
a
some
thing. Maybe
Greek-
it's just
there was some
their
Greek-
family's thing.
Some Greek Mexicans with the black olives. Yeah, I got the black olive quesadilla.
No, it really did add something. It was delicious. They were delicious. Maybe it's because I made them with my own hands.
maybe.
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 Well, I was on a line. I wasn't it assembling them with my own hands, helping to assemble.
Assembling and making
Okay.
a little different.
You went
Yeah.
from making. You went from making.
No,
That's no. You went from making
Assembling.
to assembling to like. Then you said helping
Distributing.
to assembling.
to
This is-
eating.
You were at
Okay,
a
I was
Chipotle.
there while
You were
they were
at
making
you were
it,
at a
and then I ate
Chipotle.
No, I wasn't.
You were at
I'm
like a-
hoping that my son brings me tamales for Christmas though, because his girlfriend's family is making them tomorrow night, and that is my baby wish is that, please.
My parents are bringing tamales tomorrow for Christmas for the
Oh
family.
yeah.
Nice.
Wow.
Where did tamales come from?
South of the
Ooh.
border.
What country would like to stake claim to the tamales?
Yeah, we have to find that out actually. I can't
It-
speak so
All I can say is tamales were the first dish made from corn in Mesoamerica. So I guess is that the Aztecs? I'm not sure if that's the Mexico area. Aztecs are from the Mexico area. So I'm guessing Mexico.
I wish Monkey's
Oh,
uncle was joining us. in
Yeah,
the chat,
where's
but
Monkey's uncle?
I think he had family obligations.
He just wanted my address to roll out. He's on the road trip.
He could be. Well, it's a festive time of year. It's Christmas time.
Yeah, true. What's
was
on
like,
your
you know-
hat, Christopher? I can't see what that is.
Manchester United.
Okay, all right. It kind of looks like a firefighter logo too, a little bit.
No, it's not.
Okay, sorry.
But yeah, on Christmas Eve, it's kind of a tradition here. We do Mexican food for Christmas Eve.
Oh, cool.
Well, chili is like Tex-Mex, but when in the past years we have tamales and like tacos and queso and all that kind of stuff. Yeah,
Nice.
I'm not sure where it started. It started with my wife's family, I think.
That is
They're in Texas. They've been in
Texas,
Texas for a long
kind
time.
of Tex-Mex
Mhm.
type of deal.
hmm
Okay.
And then on Christmas we do traditional stuff like ham and maybe a turkey and all that kind of stuff. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, we're gonna do all that stuff tomorrow night or tomorrow during the day.
Tomorrow evening, afternoon,
Mhm.
whatever you want to call it.
I haven't wrapped anything.
Are
And,
you bragging to us? Is that what you're trying to accomplish with that statement?
no bragging. I just,
Okay.
hey, I've been busy.
Yeah, man. I think you have a good
Literally
excuse.
full.
No, a couple things. Obviously, baby, right? And then work. My company it's switching over to a different company, I guess. So got to deal with that stuff. I've been short staffed, been kind of annoying. So I'm happy. I have a long weekend, so that's good.
Good. Good for
and
you,
yeah,
man.
Updates. Should I kind of go ahead and give you a little bit of updates
Yeah.
Please do.
Please.
Okay, so this is all new to me. Obviously, I'm for being a Hispanic, a Latino, I'm an old dad. Like I just became a dad. 3 weeks ago, I guess. Yeah, exciting, kind of scary, kind of nerve-wracking, and all that stuff. It was a C-section. We went to the hospital and
Scheduled though.
scheduled. It was scheduled. My wife and everything. We got kind of set up, and she was all kind of cool and calm. And same thing here. My mother-in-law went with us and everything. And yeah, they kind of changed her. Then they gave me the scrubs, and then they said, "All right, we're gonna take her with us, and then you're gonna join us." And I said, "Okay." And once they took her, they kind of walked me to, I guess, the operating room is, I guess, what you call it. And when I walk in the room, she's already laying down. They got the curtain around her, so I don't see any stuff. I guess
Okay.
some men tend to faint. I've even heard that doctors, like actual male doctors, husbands and stuff, have fainted when they've seen
It's a
whatever's
gnarly
going on down
view.
there.
I can only because
Right.
I mean you're literally.
I think it was just more to like protect your future boners.
Oh yeah, no, you're right. Actually, you're right. That as well. And yeah, they sat me on a stool.
These
next
doctors,
to,
they know what they're talking. They know what they're doing.
they know they get the deal. So I sat down next to her. There was a stool, and they said, "All right." The doctor said, "Go ahead and sit there. And your job. This is what he said. Your job is to hold your wife's hand." And I said, "Yes, sir." And then I did, and then she was there, and she did well, and obviously they kind of numbed her out, and they kind of put half her body to sleep, and she basically just kind of felt pressure, no pain and stuff like that, just kind of a little movement, and sometimes I saw her face kind of like, but no, she said no pain, and I don't know how it took, maybe 15 minutes, 20 minutes, and all of a sudden, you know, I hear crying, and then she started kind of, crying, and I get nervous because the way they handle the babies, and but in the beginning, I guess they're very, kind of flexible and everything, and
It's
what
like a
they
mother. It's like a cat with her kid, like a mother cat with her kittens.
Yeah.
Is like picking by the neck. Like what? What are you
Well,
doing
yeah.
there?
Yeah. And then they said, "All right, you know what we're gonna do now? We're gonna take her, and we're gonna clean her up, and then we're gonna have you come over." And they said, "Do you want to cut the umbilical cord?" And I said, "I sure do, because I don't want to miss any of that stuff. I don't want to regret anything."
With your teeth.
Yeah, exactly. So I went, and then they did the initial cut, and then mine was more of a like ceremonial type of cut, like, even if I mess up, I can't mess up or
They
something.
don't. They don't know you. They're like, we don't know this guy can operate scissors.
Yeah.
It's an insurance
So-
liability.
That's right. That's right. And I did that. And then, they cleaned her up and everything. And then they brought her to my wife, and then she held her. And then I was there. The doctor said, "Do you want me to take a picture of the three of you?" And she was holding her. And now, I kind of did that. I didn't
Now
do a
the
peace sign,
doctor
but
takes a picture. You
Yeah.
have a gang. Yeah, he held the for the listeners. He had a gang sign.
the gang sign. And that was kind of that. And they said, "All right, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the baby, we're gonna go ahead and give her a couple of shots, and then we're gonna leave mom here. We're gonna kind of, clean her up, patch her up, and whatever they have to do." So I followed the nurse, went back to our room, and kind of watched her, and they did that. And not much long after, I saw my wife come back, and and then we stayed. This was on a Thursday. We stayed in the hospital till Sunday morning, Sunday afternoonish. She was not feeling so great. Saturday morning is when we were going to be released, and they asked us, "Do you want to stay another day? Do you want to stay a little longer? I'm sure you're allowed to, or whatever." And then actually,
Hell
she
yeah.
said, "Yeah." She said, "You know what? I think I do, just in case and everything." I said, "Yeah, let's do it." She had the bed. I'm sure she was tired, in that position, and obviously they cut her, stomach area, or that area down there, so she was not that comfortable. And I don't complain. I mean, I slept on this pull out kind of little seat, but whatever. I'm not complaining. And then we had the
You
we had the
barely.
baby.
You really can't sleep.
No.
first
We
day.
exactly.
You barely really can't sleep.
No,
really
because the
sleep.
baby kept on waking. She would eat, poop, sleep for a little bit, then eat, poop, sleep for a little bit, and yeah. And I kept on. What's funny is at certain points, my wife would tell me, "Go ahead, you can go to sleep. I'll watch her." We had the baby. She had the baby next to her on the little cubby kind of thing, little bed,
Yeah.
whatever they call it. And my wife would say, go ahead, go to sleep. And I'd be like, "Are you sure?" Like, I of course wanted to go to sleep. I was tired, but I'm not gonna say peace, bye.
Hey, if she's
Yeah,
offering,
yeah,
take it.
Yeah, we all know.
Yeah.
You got to pretend like you got to like.
Like,
I'll
are
be
you
like, cool, see you in a bit.
Yeah, exactly. It's like when
Yeah.
you don't want to give your wife the last bite of your burger, and you're like, "Are you sure?" But you don't want her to, but you're
Put
doing
up
it
a
to be
little
nice.
fight. Yeah,
Yeah, exactly. So at one point, I went to the, I guess, my bed or whatever it was, and I kind of hugged some like blankets and like a pillow. And at one point, I was almost dreaming, like half asleep. I felt like I had the baby in my arms, and I was like scared because it was nighttime, and I'm like, "Oh shoot, I'm gonna manhandle her." But no, she was next to my wife. But I don't know. It was nice. tiring, and obviously, I'm sure for her, much, much more. And
It's
we got
the
home.
instinct. It's the instinct to fight off wild animal attacks. It's like kicking in.
No, you're right. Actually, not even kidding. Yeah, yeah. And yeah. Now it's 3 weeks later. 3 weeks later, and she's starting to smile, which is good. I'm
Aw.
making the the googly faces and hey girl, hey woo woo woo, boo boo boo, doo, doo,
High
doo, doo, doo,
five.
Oh man.
and she's smiling like on her own. You know how sometimes babies accidentally smile. I don't want to count that as a real smile because it was like an accident. But now she's actually doing the real thing. um and yeah, she's a fun little one, and she's cute, and we we saw a lady last week, about a week ago, and I kept on hearing that she looked like my father-in-law, and like, oh, my father-in-law, and I'm like, whatever, I'm not going to compete, because at one
Right.
point it turned into competition. It really did. Like, it was like her family was saying, oh, he looks like so and so, and then my family's like, actually, he looks at like so and so, and I'm like, I told him I don't want to fight. I get it, we all want her to look like whoever. But this lady actually said, oh, he looks like your husband, me. And I'm like, oh, cool. The next morning, I'm playing with the baby and doing the boo boo doo doo doo, and then my wife looks at me, and she's like, oh, you're just super happy because you were told that she looks like you. I'm like, I guess. And then today, during the Zoom appointment, I guess the doctor also told her that she looks like me. So, and then my friend Celeste said the same thing today. She saw a video of her kind of doing like an eyebrow, like kind of frowny thing that I do, I guess. And she said, oh, that frowny thing looks like you. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see.
She
Anyways.
looks like you. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and then obviously you guys know I was already a stepdad, so I'm definitely trying to give the 8-year-old
Yeah,
his
you're
attention.
busy.
Yeah, because obviously you don't want him to get jealous and think that
He's got his big brother cape on, or what?
yeah, he's got the big brother cape, but he's got a big brother mask that I got him and everything.
Yeah.
He's got a lot of toys coming this weekend as well. So he's definitely not forgotten.
Yeah.
So
Could I
yeah.
ask something?
Yeah.
Was he given a little talking to, just be like, hey, there's gonna be a new baby, and we're not gonna ignore you, but just like understand that it's gonna command a lot of attention.
For sure. Yeah, we kind of got him. We got him ready. We got him ready, and I think it was the day that we brought her home is the day that I brought out the super big bro cape and the mask, and he was running around with it and stuff like that. So it's not being fake or anything. It's more like, look, this is to kind of let you know, don't worry, we don't love you any less, more, whatever. You're still family. And now actually when she came home, he said, I'm gonna start calling you dad now. So I said, okay, because it was his thing where he said, oh, when she's born, I can start calling you dad. I'm like, oh, it's up to you whenever you want to. We're a family. And he goes, yeah, but she hasn't been born yet. And I said, we're already family. So he said, okay, well, he said he was nervous before. So I don't know if,
Oh, so
I
cute.
think he was kind of afraid of kind of rejection. So, I said, don't worry about it.
There's a lot of, I bet there's a lot of stuff going on with that, but that's beautiful, man.
Yeah.
Love it.
So
Love it.
beautiful. I love
Yeah.
that.
So I'm looking forward to, I'm sure I can dedicate time. Like whenever she's with the baby, I can hang, I'll ask the kid, you want to go to the mail room? Let's go get some mail. You want to throw the trash? Let's go. He'll volunteer.
You can train him to change a diaper. You know what I mean?
Yeah, maybe eventually, or,
like take the diapers out.
Yeah, no, little jobs here and there. So yeah, I'm excited about that little new addition to the family. My parents are obviously ecstatic.
Oh my gosh.
My in-laws, obviously, they're happy as well. They're happy. And yeah, my wife is happy as well. She's doing fine. She's doing well. And I'm here I've told her, whatever you need, let me know. I wake up in the middle of the night, maybe not as much as her right now, because I'm the one that's working. She's on maternity leave. So thankfully she has said, you know what, go to sleep. You got to work. I'll take care of the baby. And then sometimes I'll wake up when she wakes up, and I'll kind of be like, hey, do you need anything? And sometimes she'll say, no, go back to sleep. Or sometimes she'll just say, can you hand me this? Can you hand me that? And I'm learning. I'm not gonna say I'm the best diaper changer right now, that sort of thing. But and she was trying to teach me how to hold the baby. Yes, even yesterday, because I get kind of like nervous because she's still so delicate. But she's there's this thing called tummy time. Where you're supposed to eventually, start putting the baby kind of tummy down, face down, and that way I think she's supposed to kind of exercise her neck and kind of move her muscles and stuff like that. So we're doing that. Monkey's uncle said, does the baby fart as bad as you? No, but you know what? You know what's funny is my wife was saying that you can hear her sometimes kind of snore,
Right.
the baby, and then my wife looks at me, she's like, oh great, I've got a baby snoring just like you, and I've got you snoring next to me. So you can kind of hear some,
Might I
speaking of,
suggest a remedy?
yeah.
Sorry to cut you off. Is
Yeah,
some foam earplugs for her, so she could pop them in her ears and that way she could fall asleep, and then later on in the night you could take them out or whatever. Or just that way she could
Dude.
get a quality sleep.
no,
You could do too.
yeah,
What's
what?
that?
Tell your wife, be like, I woke up last night. You were snoring. Like I'm not kidding.
Yeah. No, yeah.
Women get devastated when you tell them they're snoring. When
What's
I told my wife, like, yeah, like I was like, yeah, you got a cold. Could hear you a little bit last night. She's like, oh my god, no. No,
Wait,
yeah.
I have since we have a Quana, I have to get your perspective. What's worse, being told that you're a snorer or that you fart in your sleep?
Oh my gosh. I snore, but I've been with Bill for 15 years and I've never farted.
She's a
So
snoggy mom. She's just a
yeah.
soggy mom too.
But I do. When we were at the last Ace Hole event, I shared a bed with Kylie and she was wearing her earbuds in bed while she was sleeping. And I the next morning I was like, baby, that is just not healthy. There's a lot of EMFs. There's like
demons.
It's just not good for your brain. Like you should not be sleeping in those. She's like, bitch, I was only sleeping in those because you snore so
Wait a
hard."
minute.
I knew it. I knew it.
Okay, I don't understand why are you saying that it's not good to sleep in earplugs?
No, with
It's
the Bluetooth ones, right?
Demons,
Yeah.
Robbie. Demons.
Obviously demons.
Demons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Demons in the Bluetooth, man.
Brain cancer.
Yeah,
Cancer.
and that-
No,
brain-
and
you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
Actually, what's funny is I've also I like to go to sleep with my AirPods on. I like to put on podcasts on. Sometimes I'll put on relaxing stuff. Sometimes I like listening to, like, there's a Unsolved Mysteries podcast, kind of creepy, eerie, or kind of something that'll kind of put me to sleep. But now I feel like I can't, because I also don't want to be selfish, because whenever my wife is sleeping, then I'm awake kind of trying to, check on the baby, because I'm the type I will get up. If I don't hear any noise, I'll get up and I'll kind of look over her. I'll make sure she's breathing, or I'll even move her like hand a little bit, and then eventually I'll see her kind of move it back, like, it sounds kind of, I don't know, like morbid or whatever, but I just want to make
it's a brand new
No,
baby.
it's very real. No,
Right?
it's
That's very
man.
real.
I want to make sure she's okay, she's alive, she's breathing, So hey, if she makes noise, I don't mind, because then at least it shows me that she's okay.
And it's so temporary. It's just, you just have to remember that it's just so temporary. It's a very temporary situation.
Cool. Well, I'm sure there's going to be challenges. I keep on hearing this. One thing that kind of annoys me is, when people tell me, which I get it, if it's like a warning, or don't worry, you got this. But a lot of people tell me, oh, good luck, you're not going to sleep. Oh man, it's a lot of years of not sleeping.
Yeah, that shit's kind of annoying. Yeah,
it's like, I get it.
Old people saying that stuff.
Yeah, like, I know what I got myself into. I get it. I know. I thank you. But unless they say, but don't worry, it's worth it, then I'm like, I'm all good. Thank you. I appreciate it. I had another guy.
Yeah, it's like the same
ahead.
crowd. You got to think about it, the same crowd that's like, you got to keep that baby. I'm going to donate money to organizations that keep that baby. They're the same ones that are like, yeah, good luck sleeping.
Yeah,
good luck sleeping for the next 18 years. Like, they're just the same people that are trying to scare you to death.
Yeah. Yeah. And another thing is what I found kind of weird is when I told my HR guy that I was gonna eventually be out because I plan on taking my what is it called, paternity leave for men.
Yeah.
And he goes, "Oh, cool. It was one of my HR guys. Oh, great. He did pull the whole, oh, you're gonna be tired and not a lot of sleep, but he did say, but don't worry, it's worth it and everything." And then he asked me, he goes, is your wife gonna be breastfeeding? I'm like, dude, what kind of question for a dude is that? Number
Yeah.
one, that was kind of
Stop
weird.
thinking about my wife's tits.
Yeah, exactly. Caught me a little off guard. But then I thought to myself, should we normalize men kind of talking about, baby life and how it, then I was like, you know what, maybe I shouldn't be offended. Maybe it's like,
Draw the line at the breastfeeding questions. Like, that's none of your business, bro.
yeah, well, I know, but it's like, how usually you see like babies and whatever as maybe very feminine or whatever, but no, fatherhood is a thing, and it's good for us to learn and maybe talk amongst men. I get it. We can all have a beer and talk about the football game, but we can also talk about kids and, oh, what do you do when this? So what do you do? I can pick your brain. I'll ask. I haven't really asked Chris for advice because I'm sure he's gonna give me some deadly,
Hey,
animal.
look,
Yeah,
Yeah,
throw
exactly.
throw punches. Well, it sounds like San Francisco talking to you, Robbie.
Yeah. Well, speaking of throw punches,
Don't worry, you don't have to worry about it.
I love it when my daughter, sometimes I'll kind of play with her, and then she'll start already kind of swinging, and I'm like, "You go, girl, go swing," because I want her
Encourage
to
it.
start-
Yeah.
yeah,
Any with my, I got my girls. Any kind of swinging, stabbing motion, I was like, yeah, you go.
yeah,
All for
exactly.
it. Yep. Any kind of like throat punch motion, stuff like that. It's all good.
Yeah, right. I'm for it. I'm for it. And I'm like, I tell my wife I'm gonna maybe later on karate classes. I don't know.
Yeah.
Self-defense. Seriously, like Quana. I know Kylie. She can defend herself, right? She's a tough girl, right?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, she played competitive soccer for so many years. I think
Mhm.
she's just not scared of getting body checked. Like, she's just
Cool.
not scared of it.
Yeah.
So.
I definitely would like that. My daughter to just definitely know, not to take any stuff from people.
She takes no shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and shout out
I like
to Benjamin. Right on. Thanks for the congrats, and Monkey's uncle as well.
Yeah, what up, Monk? Thanks for joining us.
Yeah,
Better
thanks
late
for
than
joining us.
never.
And all those other people that are not really chatting, but right on.
All our
Thanks for everything.
supporters and viewers, thank you.
Yeah. Thanks
Yeah.
for everybody that came to our happy hour
Yeah.
Mhm.
night.
Yes.
Happy hour and a half.
It was
Yeah.
lively.
So I don't want to bore everybody with baby talk, but I'm sure there's more coming. I'm excited.
It's an ongoing saga, man.
Yeah,
I
it's
think,
an ongoing
Oh my
thing.
gosh.
I think this the show has slowly evolved into like parental talk as well. 'Cause,
Yeah.
sans me, you're all. I think it's cool, man. Broaden
Yeah,
our
no.
listenership.
I like to hear it. Yeah. I like to reminisce.
It's
Yeah.
something different, and for sure, yeah, we can talk about different things, and we all mature together and everything. Yeah. So I don't know what else to say. I don't want to bore everybody, but
Well, I
she's
have
got-
a strange
Yeah.
question.
Yeah.
Sorry, but it's been on my mind. I just didn't know who to ask. Well, maybe it's
no.
just choosing the right interesting people to ask. Does childbirth produce any weird aromas, smells?
Oh.
No, you know what's funny? Not on my end, to be honest with you, but my
Right.
wife, when she was pregnant, she actually would tell me, like her senses would kind of
No, I'm talking about like when the baby comes out of a woman. Like
No.
just-
I mean, I don't think so.
No.
No. And I had a mask, but no, I don't. No.
I think at that moment, 100% of your literally
your attention's not
like you think like you're playing, you're doing something and you think you're focused on it, like 100, like literally 100%. I'm not even saying 110% because I'm not joking. 110%, 100% of your everything you got is like focused on their survival like the life of this thing.
So exciting.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like the survival,
Yeah.
Mhm.
like is like Rob said, like she was crying, like when my son was born, it was like he was screaming, and I was like, it's the
Mm-mm.
best thing I've ever heard.
Yeah.
Like the most, like it was like the most like aggressive, like I'm alive, kind of. I'm alive and I'm angry and I'm pissed.
Right.
It's cold.
Mhm, mhm.
You know, like I was like, I remember thinking like that's the most horrible sound, but it's the best sound ever.
Yeah. And kind of like kind of piggybacking off of what Chris says, you know, with the babies, I have noticed it's this kind of primal thing where they're trying to survive, even when, you know, the doctors say, because the first couple like day or so, she would kind of spit out stuff, and then, you know, you got the little rubbery sucker thing that kind of sucks the spit out.
Right.
And so I would freak out a little bit, and I'd be like, oh shoot, you know, I don't want her to choke, and you know, and then other things that I asked the doctor whenever we had the like follow-ups, the doctors would say, you know what, the babies eventually, a lot of them will kind of they can work through some of these things. Obviously we're there to watch over them, but I don't know, they can, I don't know how to explain it, but some of these things they can kind of on their own, kind of, it works itself out. And you know, it's funny, there's differences between vaginal births and C-section. I'm all talking about freaking who am I? I'm not even a doctor, but
Hey, this is a
Yeah.
family show, man. We don't need to get talk. You know,
well, you know what's funny is they
we're all
say,
about just vaginal.
well, we're the vaginal podcast guys here. So you know, this is what they say. If the
That
vaginal
sounds make the merch vaginal podcast.
the vaginal stuff, you know, they pull the baby, and as they pull the baby, a lot of the kind of mucusy stuff kind of comes out with them. But if it's a C-section, they don't get the chance to kind of squeeze some of that stuff out of them. So little by little, with the next couple of days on their own, they kind of start kind of coughing up or spitting out some of the stuff that they should have if it was
Yeah,
a
but it's a
vaginal.
weird. It's very strange how like every little, like it makes you realize how every tiny little thing matters. Like
Yeah.
the pressure, whatever, or like the trauma. Like because it's kind of like a C-section is like getting him out easy, but like going through like the. And I don't want to get us canceled on YouTube or anything.
Monkey's uncle just mentioned the
Demonetized.
mucus plug, so we're kind of
Going through the
going
V,
down a rabbit hole.
Yeah, the V word, the V word
Yeah.
option.
Yeah, the viewer.
Like seems more traumatic, but like you need that trauma.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Wow.
like birth is like human birth is traumatic.
yeah. And
It needs to be. It needs to be
Yeah.
like. Yeah, I don't know,
And-
but I don't know,
and-
but we should let Soggy Mom say. She knows. She's had babies in bathtubs.
I have had 2 vaginal births, and I don't remember the pain at all. It's
Oh, really?
nothing. Hmm.
What?
Wow.
Why? Just
I think it's nature's way of like,
yeah.
that moment was so perfect. Like Christopher said, like everything was focused on that.
hmm
And it's just, once the baby comes, it's like, that is just something that happened. And it's like, your mind doesn't even, because it is
Yeah,
so
my-
traumatic, your mind kind of takes it away.
My
That's what, I
sister-
mean, your mind does that too. If you like have trauma or whatever, it'll sometimes kind of make it
Yeah.
less.
Yeah, like my sister would say, like that was like it was kind of a hokey way of saying like that's like you have a baby and it's like it's horrific. Well, like, a couple minutes later, you're like, we should do that again.
So perfect. It's
And
like
it's
the
like
most
just-
perfect thing.
My sister would say that's like God's way, it's just like wiping your memory, like just to
Yeah.
make you forget how
Yeah.
No,
all the bad parts.
another-
'Cause it's like the good, but it's like it's kind of a human thing how the good things just outweigh the bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Another
I had
primal
an
thing
epidural
is.
too.
Oh,
There you go.
and the drugs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And the drugs injected in your spine.
Yeah.
All
yeah,
the
exactly.
drugs.
They outweigh the
all
bad
the
big
drugs.
time. Big
Well,
time.
Another thing, have you I don't know if I hear it lasts to some people a lifetime during the winter when it's cold. If you've had the epidural on your, I guess, the spine area, you kind of feel a lot of women feel pain years and years afterwards. I don't know, depending on how, you take it. But let me get back to kind of the primal thing. Babies, right? If they're already born with the need and the ability to know how to latch, as they call it, when
Oh.
they're looking for the mom's, breast and
Mhm.
The best.
feed, right? Because even when not that I have the, I'm kind of, a little muscly in the chest area, but even when I carry her, she'll try to kind of latch on me. I'm like, girl,
Like a baby shark.
yeah, exactly.
Love it. I love it.
None of
It's
that.
my favorite. I love it.
Yeah. But exactly,
Yeah.
she'll kind of
Often babies can mistake giant boobs for incredibly strong and tight pectoral muscles.
exactly. Must be all that
Very-
soy I've been drinking.
Yeah, it's very common.
Yeah.
Even drinking the roids.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But yeah, it's exciting, Yeah,
Really is. It is
That's
primal.
so exciting.
it is. It's like nature. It's
Even having like thoughts about like taking on like huge crowds of people. Yeah, like
if I ever have to, if there's a big crowd and I have to protect her, I'll get her like a football and I'll like just kind of push everybody out.
that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. So, anyways, have you guys been doing? You got any grievances, Chris? Christmas? You ready for
Well, I'm ready for Christmas. I'm ready to experience a very Merry Christmas.
how so?
I would
I have a
like.
que-
Mhm.
Go ahead,
I have
Quanah.
a question for the new dad and the old dad. What is the present that's unavailable this year? Like they always make one thing that you can't find or you got there too late. Like what is there a the present this year that did you guys get it?
Turbo
Well,
Man.
my favorite gift to withhold is love.
You save it, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
For
yeah,
holidays? Do you give them at holidays? Do you
Yeah,
give
like
love at
Thanksgiving
holidays?
through Christmas, love, a lot of love. New Year's Eve, a lot of love. New
Yeah.
Year's morning,
Back to normal.
that's you're goddamn right.
It just
Old
depends
and
on their
emotionally
GPA.
distant.
Yeah, well, that's true. It's like it depends on the vocabulary. You know,
Yeah.
mathematics, whatnot.
Yeah.
No,
Korean dad and a
mhm.
Well, look, I think whatever's like Fortnite and stuff like that.
Okay.
Roblox. Yeah, Fortnite, Roblox, all that stuff. Yeah, I don't know if there's an it thing that I know of right now, but yeah,
Okay.
Fortnite, Roblox.
I don't think so. It's weird. I don't know if there's those there are those things anymore.
I actually overheard something the other day when I went to go purchase a item, and there was this a dad. Oh no, he was mentioning how it's been very difficult for him to find God of War Ragnarok's the latest video game.
really?
For
The
yeah,
physical video game?
physical copy. Apparently, it was very difficult has been difficult to track down. Mhm. You can always
Yeah.
go the
I
digital route.
don't-
but-
Digital, for
Yeah,
sure.
that's the thing. It's like this dad is like really doesn't want his kid to be on
Unless
the-
it's like a special edition type of deal, then I can
Yeah.
understand.
I
Yeah.
think that all that stuff is available online with digital codes.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. You got to be like, to really want the hard copy, you got to be like out of your mind.
Yeah.
And also setting your kids' expectations way too high.
Yeah, for sure. Another thing is a lot of YouTubers are popular right now. My 8-year-old step kid, my 8-year-old kid.
Yeah, say
Um,
that. That's
Yeah, my 8-year-old.
Own
He-
it, Rob.
Yeah, own it.
Yeah, we're calling
Yeah,
you dad now. You gotta just stop.
I
drop
own
the
you.
step. Yeah.
You hear that? I own you.
Yeah, they're your property. That's,
Yeah,
that's
right.
legal. That's law.
Hey, I'm gonna claim him for my Anyways, so he's a big fan of YouTubers. So I think YouTubers are a big thing right now.
What is he
Um,
like? Big into like Fresh and Fit, Pearl Davis, like
Mr. Beast.
Oh, Mr. Beast for sure.
Mm.
And he liked that kid. What's his name? The black kid that screams a lot. There's a
No
there's
idea.
a oh he's
Kanye?
man. No. Oh man, he screams a lot. He's like he just got in trouble. Ooh, he went to the World Cup and he got in trouble because he was kind of
One of the Paul brothers.
No, but
No.
I've got some Paul brother
Oh,
news.
Paul stepbrother.
Paul's stepbrother,
Yeah, half
No.
half
Black
brother,
Paul.
half
He
brother.
he screams a lot. Yeah, I'll get his name. Yeah, I don't know.
Is that the
Uh,
Chinese
Black
guy that does like
YouTuber.
you know, finds people on the internet doing Chinese food, yells at them?
No, but he was making fun of an accent or something like that. His his name is I Show Speed. His name is I Show Speed. And he does a lot of like video game stuff, and he does pranks, and he does this, but he screams a lot. And then he got in trouble, I guess, for he said like konnichiwa to a Chinese guy, and he was imitating a like I guess like he was doing an Asian language, and he just
There's
got
only one way to say that word, and you have to say it with a little
Konnichiwa, bitches.
Asian flair.
I would say konnichiwa,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Oh, yeah. See?
Yeah. Yeah.
Polite.
But yeah, he used to watch him a lot. And yeah, Mr. Beast. And he watches like a lot of Roblox YouTube videos and YouTubers. And I don't know the names. A lot of them are dumb, and a lot of them scream a lot.
Yeah, they all do. They all do.
Yeah.
That's the
but
whole thing, is like to talk really loud, like
Yeah.
like yell a lot, and
Because that's how they get the attention of these kids.
Mhm.
Gotta yell at them.
they know.
Right. Yeah.
Disney-
Monkey's uncle said that's all of them. Yeah.
Disney used to, the colors were like so bright, and my kids would leave the room and I would find myself like just like glued to the television. And it's the coloring, and it's the way they speak really
They act
right into the,
they act surprised about everything.
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
they'll be like, there'll be a YouTuber doing Madden,
Yeah.
Madden 22, and they'll be like,
Yeah.
2nd down and 10. And they'll just be like, oh my God. They'll just
Yeah.
go crazy about
That's their favorite phrase. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
like
I
it's
can't
like
believe it.
it's just 2nd down and it's like you have 2nd down. It's like
And then the kids are like, ah. And-
3rd down and 4.
Yeah. And
Like,
another
well-
thing is sometimes my 8-year-old, he'll say, oh, I gotta like the video, and then on Fortnite, I can enter the code, he has said it, to support the YouTuber. And I told him in front of my wife, like, dude, you don't have to support any of these YouTube. You can support these YouTubers, right? Am I right, guys?
Subscribe,
That's what those guys
please.
know.
Like and
Like,
subscribe.
we know our audience is not so but yeah, like they just do whatever they're told. It's like,
Yeah, no, they do.
they'll literally say, like, go tell your parents to go like and subscribe.
They will. Or there's this kid that he's like, oh my God, I snuck into my mom's purse and I got her credit card. Like, I'm not even kidding you. There was a video, and I showed my wife, hey, do you see what he's doing? Do you see what he's watching? They're teaching these kids to go into their mom's purse. And dude, like, yeah,
That's
These-
sense, yo.
I'm telling you, these
I had a-
YouTubers. I'll tell you guys about the YouTuber that blocked me on Twitter. After there's a YouTuber that
That
blocked me.
is,
You're an instigator, Rob, over here
Yeah,
getting
yeah,
blocked.
screw these
and
guys.
shit.
Some of these guys.
I like it.
Anyways,
Well,
Chris.
everybody,
Yeah,
it's good to hear, man. Congratulations, Robbie.
thank you.
Really
you.
happy for you. Everybody is.
Yeah, thanks.
So
and
happy for
I
you.
said this before. All the friends and listeners and aceholes and everybody who's sent. People have sent gifts and all that stuff, cards. We appreciate it. And I'm sorry if I haven't returned some of the messages. I will. We've been a little
No.
busy, but I will.
He's gonna personally handwrite every one of you.
Yeah.
do not do that.
2-page letter.
Do
Mhm.
not do that. Not for me.
Yeah, man.
I
I'm really
Kylie was
happy
at the
for you.
mall the other day, or she saw these little baby Elsa like boots at maybe
Right.
at Target or something like that. I
Mhm.
was like, oh, we should buy them for Sophia.
Oh yeah. I want my friends to eventually come and see us and see her soon. But I do want to have like a friend day here. And
If you guys
stuff,
ever
so.
want to go to the casino, you could drop the kids off here and just go. It's literally, it's walking distance.
All right, cool. We'll do. Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah, that early stuff, they go through it so fast.
Mhm.
It's like
Yeah.
it's just a blip. It's like a blip in your memory, pictures and stuff. But you realize like they wore that 2 times.
Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And both those times are for pictures.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
They,
exactly.
they'll never wear those things for comfort or sleep or anything. Just pictures.
Mhm.
I mean, why not
Sweet
just take the
baby.
initiative and just bust it out as much as possible, and then be like, can't fit into
You
this
get
forever.
so overwhelmed with
They just
clothes. Like
grow.
there's
They
so many
grow so
clothes.
fast. Yeah. Yeah. It's like
Yeah.
your first child, like you get a lot of stuff and you try to do a lot of stuff. Then the second one, you're just like,
Yeah. The baby boat's like, whatever.
it's a lot of
Yeah.
work.
Yeah. Anyways, Chris, holidays. What we got? What we got going on?
I'd like to submit a movie to the Christmas movie pantheon. A few weeks ago, I went to go. Well, the first week of December, went to go watch a Violent Night.
Oh,
with,
how
Was that good?
It was fun.
It was fun. Was it
Yeah, it's enjoyable. The
okay,
only one thing,
enjoyable? That's good. That's good.
the only thing I'd have to complain about is Jay Legs, John Leguizamo. You know, his character's motivation for doing the whole thing was just like, really? But aside from that, you know, there's some nods to what is it, Home Alone. So they kind of went like there was like a lot of booby trap action and, you know, some other gags that were just really great. So
Did John Leguizamo play Puerto Rican guy? I hope he did. I hope he did, because he can't play an Italian guy. He can't.
He played a white stockbroker.
Yeah, exactly. He can't play a Cuban guy either, because he ain't Cuban. Better play a Puerto Rican guy.
Played a white stockbroker accused of insider trading.
none of those, I'm sorry to say. So it wasn't actually a focus of the. It wasn't a focus of the story. So,
Well, you know me. I you know, there's people that don't see race. That's all I see now. I see race. That's all I see.
You're no longer colorblind.
No, I'm a
Oh
color.
no!
You've been
Oh no!
Robbie's been race pilled. That's what
Oh
it is.
no! Oh no!
Yeah,
Oh no!
Wow.
I took the
Good
brown
to
pill.
know.
I took the brown pill. Yeah, yeah. Morpheus showed me.
What can
All
Brown
I
do for
wanted to
you?
do is it's 10. Yeah. Not even Christmas Eve on the East Coast. I just want to say Merry Christmas
Yeah.
to everyone out
Yeah.
there,
Cool.
except
John
for a few people. This is my Merry Christmas exclusion list.
Okay.
Number 1, Merry Christmas to everyone except for anyone involved in the trade of fake meat.
Yeah.
Whether you are a scientist in inventing it, whether you
Fuck
are a
those guys.
marketer making commercials.
Whether you eat it, if you buy it at Burger King, fuck you too.
Yeah, I don't even care if you're
Investor.
you might be a shift cook at Burger King. If you're cooking that for people, for
Well-
Americans,
If you're driving through and getting it, fuck you too.
yeah. Merry
Yeah.
Christmas, not to you,
Yeah.
not to you.
Yeah.
No.
I hope you I don't know, get food poisoning. I don't know. I don't know. I hope you feel lonely. At the very least on Christmas
Whoa, that's
Day.
even worse.
Yeah, no, it is even worse.
Yeah. I don't know.
It is.
Chris.
It
That's-
is.
That's a little messed up, but
Come on. What are they
It-
doing?
It
Hey,
is
Chris
des-
has got
Perpetuating
coal to
the
dish
lie.
out.
it's deserved in the biblical sense.
deserved. Okay.
Yeah, when you say deserved, when you like say ed,
Yeah.
you don't say
Yeah.
deserved, you say deserved.
Yeah.
Add a syllable for that.
Yeah.
Biblical.
Yeah.
If you
Yeah.
if you make fake meat, if you make the dye for fake meat, if you
Ugh.
I don't care if you're a trucker and you're transporting fake meat, you're a shift cook at Burger King. You may even be working 20 hours a week. You may not even get insurance from Burger King, but you're cooking that fake meat. You're trying to sell the Impossible Whopper.
Disgusting.
You're right. It is
Who are these
disgusting.
Animals. Gross.
Hope you wake up Christmas morning with food poisoning.
I second that.
Let's see. Anybody else? Let's see. Dr. Joe Biden.
Yeah.
Just
um,
on GP.
Yeah, I
Enough
hope you don't.
said.
I hope
Next.
you don't have a Merry Christmas. I hope you wake up Merry Christmas with the
Hemorrhoid.
sinking feeling in your gut.
Yep.
Now, President Joe Biden, he don't know what's going on.
Bless his heart. Bless
Yeah,
his heart.
he does no idea what's happening. As far as he knows, he is Santa Claus.
Could be.
But Dr. Jill, she knows he isn't.
Yeah.
And she's sitting there like, oh, good job, President Santa Claus. Good job.
Yeah.
She's egging him on.
Yeah, you're right. She's pulling the strings.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
That's all.
That-
Merry
Oh, I
Christmas,
have one.
everybody.
I have one.
Like, there's like all kinds of terrible people out there, like murderers, like people in prison of death row.
Who was
Yeah.
your
Want them-
submission, Quana? Sorry.
I'm okay with them having a Merry Christmas, but
but not the fake meters.
no, anybody that sells fake meat, cooks it, transports it, sells it, markets it, makes commercial.
Okay.
No, none for you or Dr. Joe Biden.
All right.
Okay.
You guys have some additions? Okay, go ahead.
Quana, you got one?
upset. Yes. I'm upset with the motherfuckers, excuse my language, that invented that white elephant game.
Oh, really? Did you play it? You went to a party last night.
Yeah. I went to a party last night.
Okay.
So how'd
Did
that
someone
go?
rob
did-
your?
I did not want to walk up and open up the first present. I suggested maybe we do a team, and they were like, no, everybody has to do their own. Fine. I went up and got my gift, and then I sat down, and then two people, I had to open up 3 gifts in front of all of these strangers that were speaking Russian. Sent you guys a video.
Yeah.
Yeah. F that. And F that bee who stole my fuzzy blanket and the one that stole my cast iron pan. They can both, no Merry Christmases for them. I wish them both diarrhea. Lots of it.
A lonely
Lots of
diarrhea
diarrhea.
Christmas.
A lonely
Yeah, the-
diarrhea with single ply tissue.
The kind that kills you, like in Africa.
Yeah. That's what I wish for them.
Or the kind that get you.
I went today to try and find the blanket because it was so soft and I had so many dreams about this blanket. I love cozy. I went today to try and find this blanket only to find out that it's nowhere to be found. Like it's sold out. So just like more salt in the wound. So F that game and
Mhm.
F those 2 bees that stole my stuff because I don't like it.
F those bees. Chris knows
Yeah.
about the bees.
Yeah.
And the birds.
And
Yeah.
the birds. Yeah.
Know about both. Mhm.
How about you, Robbie? Do you have anybody that you wish not a Merry Christmas?
Yeah, I do actually.
right.
Social media influencer, I'll tell you guys. Logan Paul. Screw
Oh,
you.
You're gonna get your ass beat, bro. Watch out.
Oh, never mind. Yeah,
You
whatever.
gonna box him?
Yeah, I'll box him. Why not? I'll box him.
Wow.
I'm right now in front of the whole internet. I am willing and I am challenging Logan Paul to a boxing match.
Oh, wow.
He blocked me. He blocked me on Twitter last night. Only for the simple fact that he posted this he made a post and it went like this. He showed a picture of a note and it said, "Note from the passenger next to me. I needed this right now. Thank you, Lane." And then the note that the passenger, I guess, gave him a handwritten note said, "Dear Logan, I'm sorry to bother you. I'm sure you'd like to have a normal and relaxing flight. I'd just like to say that your videos helped me through a rough patch in my life, and I will always be grateful. And you made me laugh, blah, 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 blah. When I have you here, I'd also like to Merry Christmas and holiday season, blah, 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 blah." Okay, so my response to him on Twitter was, they missed the part where you're a scam artist.
Shots fired. Damn.
And then you know how on Twitter now you can see how many views your tweet gets now. My views are like, I don't know, like 30,000 or something like that. And I've been
Damn,
retweeted
son.
and liked.
Send those numbers to our show. Let's go.
Damn.
Yeah, you know what? I'm probably, and it's been like 2,000 times or something like that. And then I found out that he blocked me, but I'm not the only person that he blocked. He blocked a lot of people that Someone else wrote, not Logan writing himself a note to distract from his controversy. Which controversy is that? I'll tell you. Now, he had a crypto game that he was working on. Him and his gang, his people, his influencers. He said he invested $1 million of his own money. And what is it called? I guess it's called Crypto Zoo. I think it was called Crypto Zoo. And it's this game that was supposedly a digital NFT type of game where people would buy eggs, like digital eggs, and then you can hatch them. It would be a game where you can hatch them, and these eggs would evolve, kind of like, I guess, Pokemon style. And I guess you would be able to trade them or something like that. But what happened was people invested. They bought, some people lost hundreds of thousands of dollars on these bad eggs, if you will. And they didn't hatch. They got pictures of these eggs, and they found them to be like kind of what's the photoshopped type of images that you can find online, not even real stuff. And apparently there was this thing where they screwed over the artist. The artist kind of gave them a verbal contract, etc., etc. People lost hundreds of thousands of dollars, and now he's not saying anything about it. He's like mum about it, and now he's, I think, moving on to the next thing. So that's why he's blocking a lot of people. When you mention that controversy, I'm just this nobody, and I just kind of said, well, you're a scam artist, and he blocked me. So he probably should say something and say, look, this is what happened. Just be honest about it. And people might just say, you know what, it's it's the thing that happened, and it's kind of like the fire festival, right? At least some people talked about it.
Right.
So this is what I read online. The controversial founder Logan Paul finally resurfaced after a period of silence, blaming the fault on the project's lead developer. The developer, according to Paul, took the code to Switzerland and refused to return it without $1 million payment. But apparently the developer said, no, I wasn't being paid. I didn't get paid. So that's why I took my own stuff. And I said, I'm not going to give it to you guys until I get paid. So, it sounds like a lot of he said, but a lot of people kind of screwed over by this NFT thing. So, you know what? No Merry Christmas to you. And,
FLP.
yeah, Jake Paul's next. Yeah.
2 circles and a snap.
I feel like if anybody accrued hundreds of thousands of dollars and then invested it in Logan Paul, like, I don't really feel as bad for them.
Exactly.
That's on them. It's literally on them. That's a you problem.
Like, first of all, I'm like confused by how you got this money.
Yeah.
That's the big one. Now, the part where you stupidly and give it to this person, like that, like I kind of understand how people are dumb.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But the part where they got the money,
Yeah.
like, where did this person that thought Logan Paul was a good investment,
Mhm.
where did they get
Okay.
$100,000? Like, where did they get that money?
Mhm.
Is he
Yeah.
he's the boxer that self promotes?
He's a brother of the boxer. They're
Okay,
both
okay.
Disney kids. And
because the boxer,
yeah.
Rogan always talks about like how like he is really making away, right?
Yeah.
He's a talented fighter, and I guess they're both fighters, I guess.
And that one, the boxer's been on Corolla before, right?
Yes. And
he
I
was
in
on
fact,
sometime this year.
Yeah.
yeah, and I think Sonny bumped into him or something like that, and they took a picture together a
That's
few years
right.
back. Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
But his
they were already
brother-
popular, but yeah.
Okay.
And Logan Paul, he goes out with the supermodel Nina Agdal right now.
Hold on, wait. They were on the Disney Channel?
They used to be Disney kids. I don't know what show they were, but
Really?
yeah.
I wonder if that was like Kylie's generation of Disney.
I think they were Disney show. It was called, I guess, what is it? Bizarre Vark or some crap.
Oh,
Yeah, Jake Paul, yeah. Bizarre Vark. Bizarre
never heard of it.
Whatever. But
Yeah.
yeah, they're both former Disney kids. These are them two on the screen right now for
Okay,
those
gotcha.
watching
Yeah.
on YouTube. But yeah, Logan Paul goes out with supermodel Nina Agdal, who
Hold that picture up.
Okay, I actually kind of bumped into her in New York one time when I was on the train. She was exiting as I was entering the same train, but on different
Humble
ends.
brag.
I know.
Yeah.
So this is
Oh
this is her.
boy. Whew.
Yeah, she used to
Yeah,
go
you
out
would
with.
recognize her. Oh boy.
Yeah,
Oh boy.
she used to go out with. She's been on Sports Illustrated.
She's got very wide set eyes. Like her eyes are so
There you go. That's them
okay.
right there. So
Wow.
she used to go out with Leo DiCaprio until she got
Oh.
a little too old for him. She's 30 now.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So
I was gonna
You
say
don't-
26.
well, yeah, exactly. Well, exactly. Once you hit past 25, that's it. Sorry, ladies.
Over. What are you
So
gonna
that's my guy. I know the Paul fans are gonna come after me now. I get it, but do your research.
Right.
Maybe they can fess up and
We
kinda
got your back.
Thank you guys. Thank you,
Yeah.
endless ranters out there.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we can take them. What about you,
Right.
Manny? Do you have anybody that you want to
No
maybe-
Christmas for you.
Yeah,
Nancy Pelosi.
yeah,
Yeah.
Okay.
Not Paul because of all of the great gay hammer sex stuff, but
All the weird hammer time shenanigans he's getting involved in.
Yeah.
that's my favorite part of this year.
Oh, I totally have an idea for next week's episode. We totally
Okay.
it just has to be a total like year in review and just like compile a list of some more favorite bizarre news stories and just be like,
Okay, I'm
yeah,
in.
revisit them.
Yes.
Yeah.
New Year's New Year.
Yeah, for
dude.
sure. Yeah.
Nice.
Okay. Well,
Is Chris
yeah,
all right? Did he just fall off the face of the earth?
I think
He
the
sounded a little slurry. His last
He-
sentence form sounded a
It-
little choppy.
it was a little slurry.
Okay, I wasn't imagining things.
It was. Now I don't know if he passed out,
It was a
or
bourbon
he
beer mixture.
exactly, or he had to go pee. He had to go pee pee.
Oh, there
okay,
he
good.
is. He's
Never mind.
back. His ears were burning, and she's like, "Oh shit, I gotta get back to them."
He barely shook it off.
Yeah.
What are you guys talking about?
You had to go pee pee. That's what.
We were concerned about your well-being.
I'm
know,
good. I'm all good.
I know why. Chris didn't want to be on video scene with me talking about the Paul brothers. I get it. Don't worry, Chris. We got backup. We got all
got
the
your back.
Endless Ranters listeners. We got this, man.
The
Yeah.
what listeners?
Endless Ranters, our Endless Ranter army.
Are they big fans of Jake?
No.
Who
No,
is it,
they're
Paul?
we're protecting Robbie.
Yeah.
Is it Logan Paul? Paul Logan?
Logan Paul and Jake Paul.
Were you fighting with that guy that from Crocodile Dundee?
That's Paul Hogan.
Yeah,
Paul Hogan.
Hogan.
Were you? Oh no.
That's
Oh,
that's the older Paul. I can take that.
I would
guy.
like to
Fighting with
mention
his
that we
son.
have 99 followers on
YouTube.
YouTube.
We have
Let's-
much more
let's
on
bump that
audio,
up to
but
100 before the end
Once
of the
we
year.
get to
damn it.
100, we will be at 100.
Who's gonna be the 100? Who's gonna be
Who
100?
is going to be the 100?
Sound off on the next chat, whoever the 100 subscriber is,
Yeah.
and we'll
Yeah.
send you something in the mail.
We will
Yes.
send you something in the mail. Quana will
Might
send
get you arrested, but you know,
Feet pictures.
because
Don't
Quana will
be the
send you
mail-
feed pictures.
don't be the first to the mailbox.
I'm also pretty impressed with some other stuff. So, kidding.
Very flexible.
Very flexible.
Yeah. Quana will send you her address to send her sweatshirts that she likes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cozy. I want cozy sweaters.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my God. I'm so mad about that blanket.
Oh man.
Never
Who's
gonna
excited
let
for
that-
Christmas?
I'm excited for
Yeah.
all the tamales
Is it
and
Christmas
just,
Eve?
Uh,
No, not yet.
Almost.
It's not even.
No.
It's not even Christmas Eve on the East Coast yet.
It's Chris is like real bummed. He's waiting.
Feels
for,
late. Feels real late.
Chris is
It's
waiting
time
on the
to be-
Christmas ball. Like just like the New Year's ball, but he's waiting on the Christmas ball.
Yeah. He's ready.
Yep.
Yeah.
Are you guys ready? We're all ready, right? We're good. Yeah.
I went
Very
shopping
excited.
today.
It's really cold here. Oh man, I spent a lot of time in the car today. Phew.
Doing what?
Shopping.
Traffic's
That's
wild.
part of the reason why I am right now the way I am.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. You had to cut loose, take the edge
Spent a
off.
lot of time in the car with the entire family today, with kids complaining and
Oh no.
man, me yelling a lot. Sometimes I yelled for no reason. I didn't even know what I was yelling about.
Like,
You just find yourself in the middle of it.
I was just yelling to like establish dominance. You know what I mean?
I was thinking today while I was out shopping that kids are really fucking loud from like 0 to 10. Like they're so
You
loud.
kinda
Why are
want
they
'em
so
to- you-
loud?
You want them to be to like an acceptable level. Like you want them to go nuts to like, all right, that's enough nuts. Like,
Yeah.
It's like, simmer down.
Shut up. Shut up. Shut up.
This one kid was like, Mom, look at me and tell me I'm good. I was like, please tell this kid he's good. Somebody. He said, look
Please
at me
go
and tell me I'm good. I
Yeah,
was like,
please go upside this kid's head.
yeah, it's a lot out
Mm.
there today. A
Growing
lot.
up seeking the wrong kind of attention with that type of
Yeah.
neglect.
We went out
I
for
know.
lunch. We went out for lunch today.
Where to?
Oh, you know what? We went to this. B Frank was talking about Mountain Mike's.
Delicious. Good
We
pizza.
went there and we had pizza. The pizza was great.
Yeah.
The wings, I don't know.
Yeah.
The pizza with
Pizza
the
wings
like
are
the
never good,
crispy
right?
little cups.
no,
the pepperoni
exactly.
cups are really good.
They're a little soggy, right? Pizza wings.
Peaks.
are
I
always a
can't.
little
Nah,
soggy.
yeah. If it's not
They
their
never hit the
specialty,
mark.
yeah, I can't do pizza wings.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the pepperoni was great.
Same.
Pepperoni pizza was great. Anyway, that's it. Then we went home. But my mom called me because her Fire Stick got disconnected from the internet.
Right.
You ever gotten a call like this? Oh,
Yeah.
oh it's
I
painful.
make those calls. Are you kidding me right now?
Oh, I feel sorry. I feel so sorry for your kids.
I can't wait for my kids to get here to help me with my shit.
And then I'm on the phone with my mom, like explaining how to restart her Fire Stick, and my wife comes out and she's like, "You ready to go?" Like, ready to go for what? She's like, "The mall." We had an appointment with Santa. With the mall.
Family picture or
We got there
just the kids?
no, just the kids. We got there really early. But it was great, you know, even all the complaining and all the griping and all that. It's like there's nowhere else I'd rather be.
Good. That's sweet.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Same.
Aw.
Same, Chris. Except in
Nowhere
the
else I'd rather be
boxing
than
ring
yelling
with,
at my
Logan Paul.
kids, taking out all my frustrations in life on them.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah. Exactly.
The way only a dad can do.
that's right. That's right.
They have to earn your love.
That's right.
Yeah.
No, but when you tell your kids like I'm mad at all of you, they're like, "What?"
Why
All of
would you
us?
say that?
All of them are like, "What? Me?
How
Why?
dare you?
For what?" Like all of you.
It's like, what do we do?
Like, and they're all like, "But her more than me, right?" Like, no, all of you the same. They're devastated by that. Like, they're okay with me being mad at them, but like at a ranking, like to know where they
I love that
stand.
your goals are to devastate your family. You're going to tell your wife she snores. You're going to tell your kids that you're mad at them. I like that. It's good. It's like offense is the best defense, right?
I mean, that's
Yeah.
that's the art of war, you know.
Yeah.
Sun
You're
Tzu said
nailing
that.
it. You are nailing it.
Art of war, art of marriage, art of family. It's all the same.
I just like to be told I'm pretty and have someone touch my butt.
I don't know, same thing. It's like it'll be in my headstone when I'm dead.
Yeah, same.
All right. We better go before things get out of control.
Yeah,
Okay.
man. Thanks
Happy
everyone for
Merry Christmas, you guys.
Yeah, Merry Christmas, Happy Kwanzaa, Feliz Festivus, all that.
I'm so grateful for you guys.
I'm so grateful for everyone here and all our supporters,
Mhm.
all our listeners, subscribers. Thank you. Let's get those numbers up.
Yes, we need one more, at least one more. So if you have a friend, steal their phone out of their purse, like the kids on YouTube are stealing credit cards,
Yep.
and
Yeah.
just subscribe to them. They don't, I mean,
Yeah.
yeah,
Put peer pressure on your friends.
please. Yeah.
Yeah, get us some gorilla likes. Let's get invasive.
There you
on
go.
it.
I want gorilla like. I'll take a gorilla like.
Yeah, if you work in an office, go to each of your office's mates' computers. Just go to YouTube,
your YouTube,
subscribe, YouTube. Ellis
Robbie, what are
Ranters.
you doing? What are you doing? Why aren't you? You work in. You literally work in an office.
Yeah, you're right.
He got
Oh,
QR
yeah,
codes like
right.
Robbie Spotlight QR codes up everywhere.
Yeah.
I do have stickers with the QR codes.
Hey, there you go. Let's make
Oh.
QR code stickers for the show and
They're also
start-
condoms, but it's
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you, Quana.
Repping out in the
Yeah.
streets.
all right. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry
Merry
Christmas.
Be safe.
y'all.
Christmas.
Have a great time. Get it on.
Get it on.
Gotta get it on. Gotta get it on.
Get it
Sorry.
on, everybody.
Do you guys
Okay.
ever think about Taboo 2 when you say get it on? Like, do you think about the
I
theme
was
song?
thinking about that
Not a
song.
lot.
popped
No,
in my
not a
head
lot. No.
Now
the
you will.
other day
You're welcome.
when I was driving back to the hub during work. I just started
Right.
singing it.
It gets in my head.
It does have a way of just kind of just out of nowhere. You just feel like singing it
Earworms.
for sure, man.
Monkeys, I'm going to see my kitties.
Kitties for
All right.
days.
Kitties
right,
for
y'all.
days. All right. Good night. Love you
Good night,
guys.
everybody.
Good night.
Merry Christmas.
I don't know how to
See y'all
leave.
next week.
I'm gonna go get Sophia right now.
Oh,
She fell asleep. Well, I'll get her right now, but
yeah. I'll wait.
all right. No, hold on. Oh, hold on. Shoot.
His wife must be asleep.
Oh my gosh. It goes by so fast, right?
Mm-hmm.
I swear when my son comes, I haven't seen him in like a couple months. Like when he comes on Christmas, like I want to just just so sweet.
My girls told me to be quiet like 20 times today. Just be quiet.
You said that to your kids?
No, they told me to stop talking.
Daddy, stop talking.
Be quiet. Yeah. I don't love you anymore. That kind of stuff. Yeah, it's hurtful.
Monkey's uncle
Puppies.
said Quana showed us her kitty and her puppies. What are the
All right.
puppies? What are puppies?
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah,
Okay. Looks like she can't come out right now.
that's all
'Cause
right.
Yeah, because she's.
Maybe.
I guess she doesn't want to wake her up.
Oh, why would you? Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah,
Of course not.
But this is a little sneak peek of our. I've got the
I
lights
love your
there.
headboard. Oh,
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
nice.
So I've got the lights,
Love it. I love it.
and this is what we
Very
do at night.
dreamy.
Yeah, I've got the
Oh, that's
I've got the
so
white noise and everything.
I love that.
Yeah. So, all right, guys. Get it on.
Congratulations, Robbie. I love
Hey,
you
man,
guys.
really
Have a
happy for
merry,
you.
merry. I hope the kids all have great Christmases and the
Yeah, you
magic of
guys.
Santa Claus is just abundant.
Thank
Merry
you. Thanks,
Christmas.
guys.
Merry
You
Merry
too.
Christmas, everybody.
Bye.
Merry Christmas.
Except for everybody that sells fake
Yeah,
meat.
those
Yeah.
motherfuckers.
And Logan
Yeah.
Paul.
You
See ya.
get yourself right
And
with God.
white elephant
night.
motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
bye.